Okay, so this movie is about a girl named Uche. Her mother was blind because she was heartbroken. The person she wanted to marry when she was young left her while she was pregnant with Uche, and then she believed that love was an evil thing. So one day, a man named Charles came to the place where Uche was working and started professing love to her. But then she told him that she does not believe in love because her mother was blinded by the same love. So this woman now decided to go on living her life. But then her boss in the office, her name is Gladys, told her that she cannot continue working in the office unless she does some prostitution acts with a man that wants her in order to help the organization become better. But then Uche refused because obviously that's corporate prostitution. And then Gladys fired her due to that. So unemployed, she was sitting in her house. And one day her mother called out to her, Uche, Uche. Oh, so she went and met her mother, and her mother told her that her time has come. She's going to die now. But before she died, she said, avenge me, Uche. Then she died. So Uche decided to avenge her mother, but low key. So the first thing she did was to tell her uncle, say, Uncle, me, I'm going to look for my father. And the man said, God forbid, how can you look for your father after all he has done to us? Okay. So she now left to go and look for her father. And then she now went to the place that her mother told her. She was now like, hello, good morning, sir. Uche, my mother's name is Antonia. The man was so happy. So he was jumping. Now carried her to the house. Everybody was dancing. This girl has herself. So she had everything. So that woman Gladys now saw her in the office one day. She was like, hey, what are you doing here? And she was not like, Gladys, I'm in my brother's office. Then like, what? How is this even possible? Hey? She now called him to the side one day when they were going to eat. She now said, how are you sure this girl is even your sister? This girl that she left our organization due to misdemeanor. I'm sure she has not told you, sir. This girl is not a good. Don't you know this girl can steal your inheritance? Then Kunle was not like, okay, it's true. Let's find a way to get rid of her. So they now went and rented the prostitute to come and say that she was the one. So meanwhile, while they were busy planning to rent their prostitutes, Uche was having a little love story of her own. Charles that came to her office one day while she was working. So she now met him again while they went for one art exhibit. So while they were in that art exhibit, to meet him, she said, come, I have a question to ask you about this thing, love, that you told me about that time. Then he was like, okay, I don't have a phone, Sha, but we can talk later. So they now planned to meet. And then this Uche now met one other man. She was not even interested in him, Sha. But his name is Damien. He'll be important later. So this Damian man now became obsessed over Uche. He now told his father to go and ask for Uche's hand in marriage. He now started saying, Uche, you will marry me. He even put her picture in his car. So no, after she rejected him, then he now got drunk and then came to the place where she and Charles were chilling. She now told him that this girl is nameless. So the girl was so confused. She's not, I don't have anything. My mother lied to me. Hey, wait, only was now planting seed. Now, how come you are 20 years older than me? I'm 24. How are you now younger than me when you said that my father was with your mother before my mother? The girl was now so confused. Anyways, they plan on going for DNA test with that other prostitute girl that claimed with that prostitute girl. Sorry, I almost forgot to mention her. She came and said that she was the man's daughter, but the man not believe her. So the both of them now went for DNA test. Before they could even get the result, Oga Jacobs had a heart attack and then passed out. So the whole DNA thing was distorted and disrupted. So what they were now okay, when the man was in the hospital, the prostitute went and confessed that she's not the man's daughter. So the man now concluded that okay, Uche is his daughter. So they now went back home. And then Kunle came and started saying, Daddy, this girl is not your daughter. How can you say it? Then the man said, shut up, my friend. How can you say this one? I'm not going to kick her out of the house. In fact, you get out of my house. You are not my son. I married your mother. You were 3 years old with her. So you're not even my son. If there's anybody that should be out of my house, it should be you, Kunle. So Kunle was not devastated. It's like, wait, so I'm just a poor boy. So Kunle now went out to the street. He went to his number one advisor, Gladys. And Gladys told him that he should better go and turn the house upside down. So now went to go and turn the house upside down. In that process, he moved on and shot Chief Jacobs. Chief Jacobs went straight to the hospital. The lawyer that Chief Jacobs was with that lawyer was supposed to sign 20 million to Kunle, but then the rest of the properties to Uche. But then he shot him and the lawyer called police. Straight up, he went back to the place to Gladys' house. His advisor now, like, what next should I do? Gladys was already jackpying. She was packing the money that they gathered together to do the falsifying of all those things and the prostitute payment. So after he now saw her doing that, he said, "Where are you going?" She now removed gun. He removed his own gun. More ta ta ta. The first person that shot was him, sha. But the police now came and then they took him. Luckily for her, she did not die. So when he now went to jail, Chief Jacobs was recovering in the hospital. He now decided to adopt the prostitute, and then she's no longer a prostitute, a young lady. Yes, she had retired. So he adopted her and then gave Uche off to marry Charles. But one thing we have not answered, who is this Uche girl? How is she 20 years old? She's working 20 years old. I bet she not doing NYSC. She says she's a genius, but I don't believe that. Yeah, that's all. Thank you.